So I decided to start a new series on my channel. Reason being is I'm on a mission to find all of the Banana Republic fragrances. To me, these are cheapy gems. They are quality fragrances, especially for $20, which is what they go for in rag stores. So what you see here is my entire collection, and currently I still need 5 more to complete the collection. So I am on a mission to find linen vetiver, gardenia, and cardamom, as well as the 3 newest releases from their Colección Reservada line, which are Midnight Hour, Velvet Pomegranate, and Tuberose Overdose. So I thought it'd be fun to take you with me to find the remaining fragrances. Of course, I'll be looking at what else they have to offer, but my main mission hasn't changed since I purchased and smelled my first Banana Republic fragrance. So, without further ado, let's go. So, our first stop is Ross, and it's my first time in a couple of months at any rag store, so let's see what's new. So they still have a lot of the usual stuff. I did find a bottle of Grassland by Banana Republic, which I have, and just rummaging through all the usuals that don't catch my eye. And I just gravitate toward the ones that I want or already have and see what their price is. Let's see what else. So I see a lot of Chrome by Azaro, and then down here I was shook. I saw a big bottle of Acquatisio Profondo for $89.99. This is the size that I have, which I paid over $100 for. This is the cheapest I've seen this fragrance go for. I was looking for any damage, but all I saw was the cellophane wrap was undone a bit, but it didn't look like it was tampered with. But yeah, I ultimately passed on this because I already have this fragrance in the same big size, and I'm not in love with this fragrance to the point of having two 4.2 ounce bottles. The one I have will probably outlive me. Yeah, I decided to pass on that and leave it for someone else that will make someone happier for the holidays. And a lot of the usual came up. I did find this 212 by Carolina Herrera, but it was a little too expensive for me. Versace Pour Homme, which I want to get, but I think I'll buy it online. That's the cheapest I've seen them for. But yeah, I think that does it for this store. So then we head next door to a TJ Maxx, and there I find a bottle of Missoni Parfum. Unfortunately, it was too expensive for a 50 ml. It was $40, which is more than what I paid for a 100 ml tester online. So I went straight to these open shelves because in the past that is all that was there in TJ Maxx. But in this visit, I noticed that they added a new fragrance shelf, a locked enclosure with so many fragrances. This more than doubled the amount of fragrances that I was used to seeing at this store. They had a lot of Dolce & Gabbana and Gucci's, and I recorded the prices because I don't know how much these go for online. That way I can compare later. One fragrance that really got my attention was this Viktor and Rolf Flower Bomb for $99. So I'll definitely be checking how much that goes for online. And the, I'm guessing 50 ml for $45. I was also interested in that very floral and artistic looking box there, and I was shook when I saw that amouage. It's my first time seeing an amouage at any store for $250 though. Yeah, I'll definitely do some research before purchasing anything of that price. So I headed to the men's side, and lo and behold, they had a fragrance locked shelf as well. This Bulgari Aquamarine caught my eye, and I thought it was messed up that they were selling this gift set without the fragrance for literally 40 some dollars for a shower gel and lotion is crazy. Here I was looking for the price tag and I found it was $50. So yeah, I passed on that. Going around, I noticed this Jimmy Choo Man ice. And there I go looking for the price tag on that. This was on the back of the box. And for $35, I decided to pass on that as well. I think the 100 ml goes for around that price, so online, I mean. Nothing else really caught my eye except for Drakkar Noir, and they went for $40. Next, I headed to the men's fragrances on the open shelves. That H24 caught my eye, but I was hoping for the EDP. That Davidoff Cool Water was a little too pricey. And here I saw my first milestone perfume. I've heard a lot of good things about that fragrance house. They make quality dupes for a very good price. Just in general, TJ Maxx was stocked with fragrances. I usually see these shelves pretty empty. And this El Dorado Kingdom kind of surprised me. For $14, it smelled pretty close to ombre leather, in my opinion. But I passed on that. And then back there, hidden away, was another milestone perfume. Again for $15. It had a suede feeling cap, and that cap was indicative of what the fragrance smells like, because I got surprisingly a very smooth suede cord. Okay, so moving on down, I saw a bunch of the usual fragrances when I noticed a Boss bottled eau de parfum tucked away, a 50 ml for $60. I had to pass for that price. And then in the flesh, one of my favorite fragrances, Missoni Wave. Now this is my first time finding this fragrance at a rec store, and this gift set included a 100 ml and 30 ml bottle for $60. Now I think that's a good price, and I totally would have bought this had I not already purchased 4 backup bottles. So yeah, I think I'm good on Missoni Wave for a couple of lifetimes. So I left that there, and then I noticed I missed this one. I've heard a lot of good things about this dupe of Reflection, Amouage Reflection Man, and it did smell pretty similar. I have a sample of that, of the original, and yeah, it smelled pretty good, but I'm not the biggest fan of that DNA, so I passed. So we're back, and unfortunately, we did not find any of the Banana Republic fragrances that we were looking for. With that being said, though, we did pick up 2 fragrances. The first one being Desert Oud by Milestone Perfumes. And we paid $14.99. Now, I did smell the atomizer, but did not spray it on me, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay, I'm gonna give it a smell. From the initial smell, you do get a bit of alcohol, but yeah, that suede is coming through, and it is really smooth. This fragrance is probably going to be linear, but man, it's really smooth for the price. This is nice. And I see this as being a perfect layering fragrance to have in your collection. So that is Desert Oud by Milestone Perfumes. And my second purchase is Tuscany Leather, also by Milestone Perfumes. And I paid $16.99 for this, and I didn't think about adding the price in the video until after I removed this price tag, so that's why this one doesn't have the tag. But same as this one, I only smelled the atomizer and didn't spray. So let's give it a smell. Off the top, it smells a little closer to ombre leather. It's, aside from the alcohol in the beginning, it is more toned down. But I'll have to compare this one to the Maison Alhambra clone. But right now it's a pretty mellow leather scent. But right now it's a pretty mellow leathery scent, which I'm enjoying, especially for the price. So that does it for my first episode of fragrance hunting, I guess you could say. It's rather enjoyable for me to see these fragrances in person and already having them in your hand. I mean, it's nice seeing deals online as well, but then, I don't know, I get impatient, and then having to wait for the fragrance to ship and then for it to arrive. That's what I like about Rack Store fragrance shopping is that you find something that you like and it's there, it's in your hands already. So I'll be doing more of these videos where I will still try to accomplish my main mission of finding the remaining Banana Republic fragrances. But along the way, I will be showcasing what I find, what I like, and what I buy. So I'll see you in the next episode.